Let's get in.
Yeah.
So you join us tonight, guys. A different game tonight. We're just playing The Hunter Call of the Wild on PS5.
Turn it
Um,
down a
no, it's okay. It's only loud while you're on that.
bit. Yeah, but I'm going to be on this for a couple of minutes and I'll just uncover some map.
Um, just exploring a new map. Bought a couple of the DLCs that were reduced today. So it's just exploring some of the map. And then she'll do some of the challenges. It's Vicky that's playing tonight. So I thought I'd just do a live and just watch a bit of gaming. I'm just waiting for the update to work on Fallout. It's updated, but unfortunately it's not working as of yet. So we're just on the Hunter Call of the Wild at the moment. And you just on which map is it?
Siberia.
We're on the Siberia map. Just bought this DLC and can't have two different characters on this game. So Vicky's decided this is her map and she wants to do all the missions and stuff. So she can have the snowy map.
I need to find a musk deer.
So she's just currently looking for a musk deer.
That's on boar. And moose.
So we're just on the hunt for a musk deer in the snow. It's currently on a little quad, covering some of the map to try and discover the areas.
I'm just going to try and uncover some of that.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do, is just uncover the map first and get all the pointers, and then you can find your locations where to set up posts to hunt certain animals. It's not as easy as you'd think. It's actually quite a difficult game to get into. So
That's a massive bear. That's a massive bear.
So we're literally just hunting. There's a big bear there, fleeing. But we're after a musk deer at the moment. That's the challenge.
I need some more of the map open first.
So she's just discovering some of the map. Get a squirrel in a headlock, Cat says. I don't think you can quite go that far. You've just got to shoot them. I don't think there's any squirrels on this. There's rabbits and raccoons on certain maps.
Brown bear.
Tracks to a brown bear. So it's quite an old game, this, but I've only recently bought it. And they've just released a new DLC actually, so they do keep keeping it updated and bringing out new DLCs for it. But I believe the original game is actually 2017. I believe it was. But like a lot of these games, they keep adding new DLCs on. A little curly box here is after my cup of tea that I've got.
As always. Well, no, these are for musk deer.
So welcome in. Hello, Cat. Hello, Santino.
Bear.
Has anyone else played The Hunter Call of the Wild? It's The Hunter Call of the Wild, Santino. It's on the PS5. Like I say, it is quite an old game, but they have just recently brought another DLC out for it, so they do keep it updated. Someone said you just walk straight through that bush.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good game. not perfect. I mean, things like walking through bushes and stuff, but it's a game. And like I say, it is quite a few years old, so it's I'm just discovering an outpost. So you've got to go around basically discover outposts, and you get watchtowers, and you find areas where the animals are nesting and stuff, and then you can set up missions to go around and hunt certain animals. You get quests off people on different maps. Is that where your dog goes up there?
What's your storage for your food? Keep it away from bears.
Hi Beagle, love me, hearts for dogs.
Here's a dog.
Here's a dog that was pawing at me at the minute because he wants some attention. He just sits here tapping me with his paw because he just wants a stroke. Oh, see, right at the camera. Evidence. This one's a little. He just wants lovies. Casey Jones says pistachio nuts are a complete protein. It's very good information, but Vicky's allergic to peanuts, so it won't.
And pistachios.
Won't be a good source of anything, that one.
Sure, I saw a house there.
What dog is that? It's a cockapoodle. Cockapoo. And it gives proper evil side eye.
Oh.
Oh, he knows he's on camera now, he's playing up. The ball. Oh, good boy. He's showing off for the camera. You little cockapoodle. You little cockapoo.
He's a cheeky little cockapoo is what he is.
He is not a mongrel.
How rude.
Someone said he's a mongrel. He's not a mongrel, he's gorgeous. Pistachio nuts are not peanuts, you're quite correct, but she's still allergic to pistachio nuts as well, unfortunately.
Pistachios, cashews and peanuts, if you must know.
Pistachio, cashews and peanuts. What game is that? It's The Hunter, Call of the Wild. Quite an old game, but there is some new DLCs that have come out.
Do you think that's musky?
Pecans?
I've never had a pecan, I've never dared.
Pecan?
Never had one.
She's never had one, never risked it.
Don't dare eat any nut, I don't.
She could have hazelnuts. And is it almonds?
Almonds and walnuts.
Almonds, walnuts, hazelnuts, but that's about it. All other nuts are off the menu.
Because we don't know with some of them, and with some of them it's death, so.
Beagle, love me, hearts for dogs. You've played it, it's nice. I subbed. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciated. It is a good game. The actual views and everything are just stunning.
Just for example, it is now 6 o'clock at night in Siberia, and look at it.
Beautiful.
Land of the midnight sun.
So if there's no pedigree, they're classed as a mongrel. I understand it. Technically is a mongrel, but we don't like to call him that because it offends his little ears. But I know what you mean. He's not a pedigree breed. He is a cross between two breeds. So technically speaking, he's a mongrel, but we don't call him that because look at him. Look at him. He's a pedigree to us. He's our little pedigree. Gosh loves Joel's accents. Well, you got two different accents here because mine's Lancashire and Vicky's is Yorkshire. So you got both sides of the country, accent-wise. I'm not wanting to offend. No, we understand. It's not. You haven't offended. Don't worry. We're only having a laugh.
He's offended. Look at him.
He's a blinder. He is. He's a service dog as well. He's a service dog for Vicky because she's
anxious about your mum, look, so
she's ex-military, and when he can feel she's anxious, he does this and protects her, comforts her. So Vicky's a bit anxious at the minute because my mum's just been in hospital for surgery, so he can sense that and he gives her cuddles and keeps her comforted. You can gain immunity to poison ivy by eating a tiny piece of the leaf every day. Not quite sure why you'd want to do that though.
Do the same with arsenic.
You can do the same with arsenic.
If you eat a tiny amount of arsenic powder.
But why would you want to do that?
One of the famous kings did it because he was scared about getting poisoned. So he would ingest a tiny bit of arsenic every day so that if somebody put it in his food,
he wouldn't die from it. Yeah, but why would you want to eat poison ivy?
If you live in an area that's got a lot of poison ivy.
Does it taste nice?
Oh, look at that.
Look at this view now.
Land of the midnight sun.
Ooh, there's some cracking views on this game.
That's opened up Rabatsky Bay.
Beagle Love Me Hearts for Dogs says, I got 3 beagles and they all try and do that when I'm ill, as I go to hospital every 2 weeks. So when I get back, they all cuddle me and lay on me so they comfort me and make sure I'm okay. They're very good like that. Dogs, they know they can sense our feelings without us having to say anything. They're such loyal companions, and I won't be without a dog. I've had dogs all my life. I've had everything from a Jack Russell, I've had a Staff Crossway Boxer, now got a Cockapoo. I had a Schnauzer at one point. So I've had quite a few different types of dogs. They're absolutely amazing companions, won't be without one.
Is that your puff?
They're so loving and affectionate. Walks and pick up the poo, and that's about all the maintenance they need. The rest is just love.
I'm just checking them going down the right path and
And
not going the wrong way.
he doesn't mind giving plenty of love. Look at him. He just quite happily cuddle up and just sit there all night.
He's actually doing pressure at the moment. He's so clever.
He's a good boy. But yeah, if you've not been on this channel before, we do a lot of different things. We were away on holiday last week, so we've got quite a few vlogs from last week's holiday, fishing and all that kind of thing. And then we have Haunted Stories and Investigations, the main channel. We do paranormal and investigations and everything paranormal and spirit wise. Mine is sleeping on my foot and leg, so I can't move. See, Ziggy is called Ziggy, our cockapoo, and he tends to do that. He always has to have, like, if he's going to go to sleep, he has to be lying on a body part, so he knows that you're not moving. He likes to know where someone is at all times. If he's not lying on Vicky, he's normally lying on me. We do car boots at weekends, and he always sits on my knee throughout the car boot so he can keep an eye on everything.
He likes to have his head above the table.
He likes to sit up on my knee because I'm high up, because I'm tall, and he likes to keep an eye on everyone. Mine are called Seth after the golfer, and Max and Steve.
Oh.
All boys, all beagle boys. I absolutely love beagles. They're so cute. There's a beagle. There's a channel on the TikTok. Kiki and Coco. I watch them on TikTok. They absolutely make me laugh when they're doing the cooking and jumping all over the table. I could watch them all night. Kiki and Coco, the 2 beagles. Well, yeah, beagles are absolutely adorable dogs.
Should be some deer coming here at some point.
So she's just currently on the hunt for a mustie at the moment. That's the
I've just found a feeding site.
that's the challenge that she's doing. She's found a feeding site, so she's trying to get in position. And sometimes if you find a feeding site and you hide near it, eventually they come trotting along and you can get that prime shot on them.
Under there.
Crazy on walks as they are sniffers and they pick up scents all the time, so they pull and pull. But when I do it, they say, Azamil. Oh, I bet they're absolutely little nutters, but you gotta love them. Like I say, they're born sniffer dogs, aren't they? So they'll be sniffing all the time, picking up the scents. He likes to sniff quite a lot. He does heavy sniffing sometimes.
No good,
He loves it when he's in the car, sticking his nose out the top of the window.
That's his favourite.
And doing a massive sniff when we're going along in the car.
He loves doing that. I'm just trying to get the wind the right way. Feed site's there.
They don't go on walks when I do it. They lay on the floor and do nothing. Yeah, we've just come back off holiday for a week. We've been fishing at a little place called Greenhaven in Frisney near Skegness, and he absolutely loved it. It was a private, like, little glamping pod site, and we stopped in a caravan, and all they did was lay next to us all day in the sun while we were doing fishing.
He absolutely loved it.
Loved the fresh air. So we could do some fishing. He was tied up on a long lead, and he just led by the side of us, watching. And then we took him to the beach. He absolutely loves going to the seaside, loves going to the beach. He normally sneaks a bit of fish and chips as well, because he's clever with his puppy dog eyes.
He definitely sneaks fish and chips.
So he gets a bit of fish and chips. But you got to treat him every now and again. So we're just currently led down waiting for a mustie now.
I'm in my Arctic cam so they can't see me against the snow.
So here we do, like I was saying, we do all sorts of things on this channel. Do fishing, holidays, days out, camping, and then our other channel that's just called Haunted Stories and Investigations, as opposed to Haunted Stories and Investigations Vlogs, which is this channel. Haunted Stories and Investigations is all just paranormal. We do investigations and we have short haunted stories on there as well. One is allowed off the lead and the other two do not like that, so they get grumpy and pull to get for him. That one is Steve. So the other two get a bit jealous. They want to get off the lead as well. Zig is a rescue dog. He originally came from Isle of Wight, but he's good. He keeps close when he's off the lead, and if anything, he's scared of other dogs. If another dog comes, he runs back to us.
If he's really scared, he'll jump up in your arms.
I love paranormal things. I will definitely watch all of them. Thanks very much. You can also check us out on TikTok at Haunted Stories 81. We are on TikTok. But like I say, if you go on this channel and go to the bottom of the channel, it'll show all our other channels. So it'll show the paranormal channel that we've got, and it'll show we've got Vicky's Tyrone Spirit. She has her own channel that she does bits on, like doing her altar. You can see the altar over there. I'll zoom in on the altar.
Shining.
So the altar changes for all the different seasons throughout the year, because Vicky is a white witch, so she's into all the crystals and tarot card, and she's a medium also, like myself. So we see and talk to spirits, and we go out on investigations and obviously try to prove that on camera by using different equipment and using our senses to communicate with spirits, and then prove that as best we can for people to watch. So if you like that kind of thing, check us out on Haunting Stories and Investigations. So she's just using the rodeo caller now to try and attract them in. But yeah, definitely if you're into paranormal, give us a check us out. We were on TV not so long back on German television, TLC and Discovery Channel. We had a piece of footage of a spirit walking behind myself on camera, and that got put onto television in Germany and around Europe.
Theoretically, they should be here in the next 2 hours. Theoretically.
So yeah, we absolutely love paranormal. It's coming to that time of year where we're just getting back into, we're starting doing more investigations and more on that channel. During the summer, we tend to take a bit of a break. We do bits, but we try to do a bit more fishing and camping and bit stuff that we can't really do during the winter. And then come back into winter, we're back on with paranormal. Go to abandoned buildings, castles, ruins, anywhere really. People's homes, if they invite us into the home and they're having issues with spirits. And Vicky also does tarot card readings. She does tarot card readings on FaceTime or face to face. And she's very good at it. She does very good tarot readings. Normally ends up with people crying their eyes out and getting a bit upset, but she has a talent for making people cry. In a good way, not in a bad way. But I think a lot of it is a shock for people because they don't realise that there are people out there that can genuinely do this kind of thing. Because there's far too many people out there that can't do it and pretend to do it and give all the real ones a bad name. Because it is a genuine gift. And it's a gift that should be appreciated and used to help others, which is what we try to do. And we just do our channel. We don't get any money from it. We just literally go out, get the evidence and put it on the channel for people to make their own mind up. We don't try to make people believe. We just put the footage there and it's up to you to make your mind up. We're not here to make you believe. We just put the evidence there. I can't talk. Max moves, so now he's on my face, he's on my mouth.
Depending how lovely he is, he'll do that and get on your face.
Sometimes Ziggy gets right up on your chin.
Grill.
I woke up on holiday to him licking my face. He came right up my chest and put his face right on my face. And I got a big lick right up my nostrils, so that was lovely. That woke me up that morning. It's normally because he's ready for his morning coffee. That's what it is. He has quite a bad habit of he likes the last bit of a coffee when we have a coffee.
It's the milk he likes, isn't it? He likes anything that's a milky
he loves that little bit of milk. And not that he needs the caffeine, because he's a bit of a nutter sometimes as it is. But a little bit won't do him any harm. It's like people say you shouldn't give chocolate to dogs. But my best friend, his mum, used to give his dog a Mars bar a day. Actually give the dog a Mars bar a day, and he lived till he was 16 years old.
Are you free tomorrow to take your mum to Burnley for a check-up at 10:10?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one of us can go with her though, so
Well,
limited spaces.
for what?
for her to go and sit and wait for a checkup tomorrow. So you all right to take her?
Mm-hmm. So we're just still waiting on this must deer to come.
No
That's
sign
on.
of it yet.
Let's have a cup of tea while we're waiting. That's the beauty of this game. You can hunt in the snow and sit in shorts and t-shirt in your warm living room with a cup of tea while you're doing it. Doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, she needs to go tomorrow. Just to check up after the surgery.
I have to make dog-friendly cereal, as when I eat cereal, they try to eat it. So I found dog-friendly cereal, so now they are happy every morning.
He drinks the milk. He doesn't get the cereal.
The things we do for our dogs.
I do make him his own flapjack
Ziggy gets his own flapjacks.
and his own Christmas biscuits.
Vicky's very good at making cakes and flapjacks, and she makes me flapjacks with raisins and dried fruit in. But obviously, dogs can't have that, so he gets his own flapjacks that are just plain oats, and obviously not as much sugar and stuff, so he can eat them. So he even gets his own flapjacks made for him.
Gets his own Christmas biscuits.
Gets his own Christmas biscuits as well at Christmas when we make ginger biscuits. He gets his own biscuit batch.
Because he can't have the ones with cinnamon in.
But we do it for kids, so why wouldn't we do it for our dogs? He's like a big kid to us.
He's just a baby. Look at his little face.
Look at him. It's just a baby puppy. It's just a baby puppy.
Boo boo. Come on, where's this bloody deer?
We found this deer yet.
Oh,
It's looking through binoculars now. Have a look. Hello, dear. Hello, dears.
I just need one. I've only got to get one.
He's a very cool dog. He's a cockapoo called Ziggy.
They've got 40 minutes to get here, otherwise I'm moving on.
40 minutes for the deer to appear.
They're tiny.
Do you have a dog logical? Do you have any dogs or pets?
Oh, come on. Oh, that's a... You can now accidentally script weapons and armour with paints on them.
I saw that.
Because it was like that on the PTS. No confirmation that it was fixed was given so far, so be very careful.
Seth raised his head as you said dog. It's like one of my past dogs called Comet. She was a Staffordshire, a Staffy crossed with a boxer, and if you used to say cats, she used to jump up and go absolutely ballistic. There were two words that you could say that would drive her mad, and that were cats or walkies. Yeah, I have a dog. She's a terrier. She's getting to the last few years, but I make her time a little better. She's a little grandma. Oh, bless. I love little terriers. They look like little scruffy dogs, but there's such character to them. He was like, who said dog and where is it?
He looks up if you say usually the where's KYLE.
There's certain words he responds to. But yeah, terriers are brilliant little characters. I watch a YouTube channel actually that he goes out with he has a few different types of dogs, but his main one's a little terrier, and he goes out ratting. Goes out taking his terrier to clear farms and places of all rats.
The mink man.
The mink man is called because he has a mink as well that he sends into holes to get the rats. And then his little terrier. I think he has a terrier and he has a What else he has? He has a few different types of dogs, but it's mainly terriers
They're all
that he has.
terriers, just different breeds.
No, he does have some other ones as well. And then he has his mink that he sends into little tunnel, like little pipes and stuff where the dogs can't get into.
Oh, I don't think these deer are coming.
And the mink sometimes chases them out from like underneath piles of pallets and stuff. And the little terrier gets all the rats as they come running out. All my dogs have little teddies at night, so when they sleep, they cuddle with their teddies instead of laying on my body and face. See, we couldn't give. It's not so bad now, Ziggy, but we didn't used to be able to give him teddies because he got very possessive over things like that. Teddies and cushions, anything fluffy, he used to just get really possessive over. He's not so bad now because he's a bit older now. He's 7 years old now.
Food he gets possessive
So
over still.
he's not old, but he's maturing. He's getting certain things don't trigger him the same. Oh, he's pawing. What's the matter? What's the matter? Just want to lick. He looks well taken care of. Ziggy is chilling. He is. He's very, very loved. He gets spoiled rotten.
I don't have kids, so I spoil my dog.
He's just a big kid, aren't you? He loves going to the seaside. I was saying before, we'd just been on holiday last week, on a little fishing holiday at a little glamping pod site, and he was so happy just being outside all the time and laying in the sun next to us. Put the brolly up to give him a bit of shade so he didn't get his belly burnt, because last year we went on holiday and he led on the beach on his back with his belly up in the air and got all his belly sunburnt.
His belly box.
Not bad, but enough.
Bad enough that it hurt him.
Bad enough that it hurt him and hurt me when I put him in the shower and didn't realise, and he turned on me because it was a bit sore for him, obviously, like anyone would if you had sunburn. Got a little bit snappy. That's to be expected. I didn't realise he'd got sunburnt on his belly. And we certainly don't let that happen again now. That's lesson learnt as far as letting him sunbathe on the beach with his belly up in the air.
Belly box.
Little belly box. Oh, yeah. You're a little ginger. You have to keep your belly covered up. So what we're hunting now?
There's a musk deer mating.
There's a musk deer mating call. I'm back. My dog took my phone and they leave cracks on my phone. Oh, bloody hell.
Little buggers.
Little buggers. Just takes the phone and goes, no. Buggers off with phone. You get it back. You get it back with an extra cracking screen. It's good of them. They get a bit like that. It's like he's pawing now because he wants the attention because he knows I'm doing something else. So he gets jealous. It's like, give me some attention.
Come on, call again. Where are you?
Hey, restart M and I will sub. No joke. Restart M. Anybody else restart M?
No idea.
My dog once took my PlayStation remote and was 60 quid. Oh, bloody hell. They're not cheap, the PlayStation remotes, especially... Well, they weren't cheap for PS4, but PS5 ones are well expensive.
I bought the second one that we needed and...
Definitely not a cheap thing for them to be chewing up, that's for sure. Hello, Crystal, welcome.
Call again.
Appreciate you joining. No, I got two, so it's okay. And the other one is... What's the origin of your YouTube name? So basically, our main channel, and the reason we set up YouTube is because we have the main channel called Haunted Stories and Investigations, whereas this channel is Haunted Stories and Investigations Vlogs. So on this channel, it's basically anything that the members of Haunted Stories and Investigations, like myself, Jason, Vicky, and my best friend Carl, we anything we do other than paranormal, we put onto this channel, and the other main channel is just for ghost hunting and ghost investigations. Because myself, I'm a medium, Vicky's a white witch and a medium, and our best friend is a cameraman and tech guy. So he does all the camera footage. Hi, disabled solution to me. I will sub anyway.
Got it.
Thank you for subbing, Crystal. Appreciate it.
There you go, look.
Broken about a new one. So we've just killed a musk deer. You deserve more subs, unhappy face. I appreciate that. Thanks for subbing.
Right through the intestines.
Right in the intestines, that one. Quality. I love the little face that it puts on for a crocodile. It's funny, look. It looks like a cartoon character.
Mission done.
So we completed that mission. We got the musk deer.
Just go back to my...
Anyway, I got to go to next streamer. Bye, see you later. Thank you for coming in, Crystal, and appreciate the sub. We are, as they call, ghost hunters. We don't tend to call it ghost hunting. We call it paranormal investigating, just because hunting makes out like you're trying to catch something, and we're not trying to catch them. We're trying to investigate what's the reasons behind spirits and why they're there and who they are. So hence why we're called Haunted Stories and Investigations. Haunted stories are actually the little stories that Vicky does on a TikTok. If you check out Shire_Rose, she has a TikTok account where she does all the one minute haunted stories. So the channel basically started with that, and then obviously we added the investigations onto it. So yeah, if you like anything paranormal, so give us a look and check out our videos. We were recently on the TV, as I was saying before, German TV and all around Europe on Discovery Channel and TLC. We got footage of it. Well, two times that we went with an actual ghost apparition caught on camera. Logical says you guys are all like Scooby-Doo with the dog and all.
Investigations is too dangerous.
We don't tend to take him on the investigations so much because it's dark and some of the places can be abandoned buildings we go in with glass and everything about. We have took him on some pre-investigations when we've gone to check out locations before we go back at night time. So
somewhere safe.
Yeah, if it's somewhere safe, like we took him to Rivington Castle for pre-investigation. Beagle Love Me Hearts for Dogs has put, who are you going to call Haunted Stories and Investigations?
Yay!
But yeah, Vicky does tarot cards and all that side of things, and she's also a medium. I'm a medium, and our best friend Carl, he's the tech guy. He does all the... He's the more skeptical one, and stops us from getting carried away sometimes, and looks at the logical side of things, which is good.
He always wants to find a reason for a sound or a feeling.
I have to go, I'm sorry. Hope you have a good night. Bye. No problem. Thanks for joining. I appreciate talking to you. It's been good chatting. Have you ever had a paranormal experience that gives you no doubt that they exist?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Several times.
Every day.
Because I myself, I'm a medium. I can see and sometimes talk to them. And we have resident ghosts that live in the house with us. So yeah, I beyond any doubt, but 100% believe. But that's because I can see them, and seeing is believing. We've had videos on investigations where I've said where the ghost is, and we've put devices there, and they've set off straight away because we're always trying to find ways to prove it to other people, obviously, because that's the aim of the channel. So we use different EMF devices, REM pods, trip wires, all different kinds of equipment we use to try and prove that paranormal is actually a real thing and it exists.
Any method we can.
Because obviously I can say, I truly believe that ghosts exist because I can see them and talk to them. But to prove it to someone else, we have to find ways that beyond any doubt cannot be explained. And that's easier said than done. Because no matter what you do, even when we caught a complete apparition on camera and it walked right behind me on camera, we still had people doubting it and saying it's this and it's that, and we absolutely went to town trying to debunk it. We checked the moon cycle for that night, reflections,
the
weather, the equipment we were using, where everyone was, and even still we had people that didn't believe it after we did all that. But that's always going to be the case. There's always going to be some people that just will not believe. A lot of it's because of fear. They don't want to believe because they're scared of what happens after, which is fair enough. And other people don't believe, but they've got the curiosity and want to see proof, which is why we do what we do. We go out at night and show the footage, and it's up to you to make your mind up of what you think. We try to use as many cameras and angles and techniques as we can to try and show every aspect of it. We love it, and we do it as a hobby. For myself and Vicky, it's not just a hobby; it's a way of life. It's something we live with. But to be able to show it to other people, that's where it becomes a hobby. And part of the hobby is trying to find that ultimate way of proving, without any doubt, that the paranormal does exist for someone that doesn't believe. Because if we can make the more skeptical a person believe, then we've done what we set out to do. And that is show to everyone what we know is already there. Those people that don't believe, that's absolutely fine. We don't force people to believe. We understand why some people don't believe, but we do, and you have the freedom to make your own mind up. We're not playing Fortnite, we're playing the Hunter, Call of the Wild.
We're just going after this bloody reindeer again.
So we're just looking for an injured reindeer at the minute.
I'll sleep till morning first.
I'm just going to sleep till morning and go and have a look for this reindeer. It's the Hunter Call of the Wild. It's one of the DLCs that we just purchased today because it was reduced. £2.36 it was for the DLC.
Right.
Well, yeah, they've just brought out a new DLC, so I think they've reduced all the old DLCs to obviously boost the game. But we normally play Fallout 76, but it's just had a big update and it's not back online quite yet. It's under maintenance. So we were on Fallout 76 last night, and tonight we're on the Hunter Call of the Wild.
I'm going to check out Fallout after tea. So I'm sure Jason will go a while again when we've had some tea.
Logical. As someone that sees and talks to ghosts, Did you ever find out more about the afterlife from your experiences? Deep question.
Yeah.
We do.
There's a lot of presumption that's incorrect.
It all depends on the spirits that you encounter as well. And I mean, we had an interesting one not so long back at Cannock Chase, and we was talking through Essie method, which is basically Vicky puts on a blindfold and she puts earphones on and listens to white noise, and she says anything that comes through that she hears, words and stuff through the white noise.
It's not
And
true Estes, because a lot of people use speaking apps.
yeah, there's a lot of different methods to do it, but we prefer to use white noise to do it as opposed to speaking apps, because a lot of these speaking apps on your phone can listen to words that you've been saying. And yeah, so basically, we were talking to a spirit through this method, and it turned out she was a young girl when she died, and she's been at the cemetery for 76 years as the guardian. And she was saying that in the afterlife, you get challenges and you have to prove yourself. So that was quite interesting to hear all that side of things.
Lessons, she got lessons to learn.
Lessons to learn, she was saying. I believe in paranormal happenings for sure. That game is great. I play it with my friends sometimes. I never tried 76 yet. 76 is a brilliant game, and it's constantly updating. There's always new like new missions and new quest lines going on it all the time. Like probably about every 6 months they do a big update. So if you haven't played Fallout 76, and if you played any of the previous Fallouts, you'll probably love it. It's all apocalyptic, feral ghouls and mole rats and radstags. It's a good game. And the online community on 76, you get to meet some people from around the world who play, and you can talk to them on the game. We've actually got a few friends that we've met on the game, and they live in the Netherlands. And we're actually on about going over next year to meet them in person, because we've got to know them that well through the game. So it's a great game for all the online aspect. You can actually play this online as well, Call of the Wild the Hunter. We've not gone as far as doing that yet, though we've only been playing it single player at the moment. But yeah, you can play this online, and you can actually play on the DLC maps that you haven't got yourself if you play on multiplayer. So if you didn't have this DLC and someone that you know does, you can go online and play with them and play on that map. You just can't do any of the missions or anything because you've got to buy the DLC yourself to get the missions. Oh, a little cabin.
Yeah, this is where Gunter's gone missing from. Gunter's gone... Basically, the story is Gunter's gone missing. Tried to kill a reindeer. Missed it, and now it's...
There.
That's a moose.
That's a moose, that.
The reindeer's behind here somewhere.
So just having his cup of tea now. Don't worry, it's just a little bit in the bottom. Although I make it sound like he's having a big bit. But he's going to get his tongue down to the bottom of the cup. There he goes, he's happy now. And his bit of brew. That's great insight. Thank you for sharing that. Lessons or challenges is very interesting. It was that was it kind of first time I've encountered that with Spirit saying that, but she seemed to make it come across like she had certain challenges to overcome in the afterlife, and she was basically there, and her job was to help people pass to the other side that were coming through the cemetery. Because every cemetery that you go to has a guardian spirit. So basically their job is to guide the other spirits to the afterlife. Because there's this plane that we're on as a living, then there's a in-between, and then there's the afterlife. And the spirits that are in the in-between area are the ones that we can see and talk to. And sometimes they want to pass over, sometimes they're stuck, sometimes they don't realise they're dead and they're wandering about confused.
Where is this bloody reindeer?
All depends on the circumstances behind why they died and how they died, and if they've got a reason to remain here. There's your reindeer, 120 metres away. I'd get your dog to stay as well, if you left it. You left your doggy behind?
Yeah, because he kept barking and scaring the reindeer.
Yeah, she's put a doggy in the kennel because she's hunting this reindeer.
It's a wounded
And
reindeer.
the dog keeps barking and scaring it off, so she's trying to do this challenge. So she's not got the bloodhound with her at the minute. Just trying to sneak up on this wounded reindeer.
Well, last time it bloody attacked me, so I need
Because I'm
to...
assuming you've got to kill it and finish it
Yeah,
off.
you've got to put it out of its misery, but I can't find the damn thing.
It's in there. It was only 120 metres away, so it can't be far. Flank it. Go around the back.
The problem is they're all in the bloody undergrowth and I just cannot find it.
That's why you need some thermal goggles or something. Or do it at night and use night vision goggles. It's in all that thick bloody.
Make a noise and I can pinpoint you.
We're not got a caller, that'll attract it.
No, it's injured, so it's like running away all the time.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how to do it.
You need to kind of get it to run, but out into the open so you can get another shot on it.
Well, that's what I did last time, but it just ran and ran and ran. I just can't get it to bloody
Oh,
brown bear.
brown bear.
I don't want a brown bear.
So when it comes up with the little white marks, that's the vocals from the animals. They're either giving warning
I want a brown
warning
bear.
vocals and mating vocals. You can't jump very high on this game, unfortunately,
It's super annoying.
which kind of makes it more realistic, but it is annoying when you want to get on top of things. Because on Fallout 76, you can jump on top of a bloody skyscraper. Logical says you've got this. You can do it.
I can't, because I can't find the reindeer.
You need to find Santa, and he'll have the reindeers. Does it come out? So that was a vocal over there then.
That's a brown bear. I
Well-
don't want to pee the bears off because they're massive.
Big grizzly
I've
bears.
already died to a bear.
You
I didn't see it.
got savaged by a bear.
So I don't want to annoy the bear.
So the other DLC that we bought today is one where we got alligators. So I was hunting alligators earlier. I killed 2 of them.
It says it's in this area somewhere. It's got to be in here. But I just can't find it. Oh great, now I've got wolves stalking me. Come on.
Wolves are coming now.
Reindeer, give me an... I'm just going to run through here.
I like hearing about your findings, man. Very cool. It's something we could talk about for hours because me and Vicky have got so many experiences, both apart and together.
Moose.
We actually met each other through
TikTok.
Vicky doing the Haunted Stories TikToks, hence the name Haunted Stories and Investigations.
Oh, you must be joking. It was there.
Because I used to do paranormal investigations from years ago. All the time I used to go out on public ghost hunts and ones on
Look
my
at the
own.
size of them bears.
Some big bears,
Look at that.
big grizzlies. Need a big gun for that. But yeah, I saw Vicky doing a Haunted Stories on TikTok at Shire_Rose, and we got talking, found we had a lot in common. At the time, we had a couple of different friends on TikTok that we all had in common. So we all decided to meet up at my house here and have a barbecue. And me and Vicky got talking and she never left. still here now. So yeah, it's amazing the people that you can meet through social media. And wow, as a Florida man, I need to get the alligator DLC immediately. You definitely do. I love the alligator one. I've not played it much because I only downloaded it today, but I killed a couple of alligators and it's brilliant. You go to water and you can hear them hissing and snarling, and you got to be careful that they don't jump out on you. Hello, Mangle. I bet that's amazing living in Florida. I'm so jealous. We watch a couple of YouTubers that are in Florida doing fishing and hunting and all sorts, and I get so jealous sometimes that you've got some amazing places to go out and enjoy. What game is this? It's The Hunter Call of the Wild on PS5. Quite an old game, but I've only recently got it and got a couple of new DLCs. So Vicky's just currently playing on this one. She's in Siberia.
Siberia.
So she's in Siberia at the minute hunting for a reindeer.
Following this wounded reindeer.
Trying to find a wounded reindeer. You get all different missions.
Trying to do it without the dog
But we
barking.
absolutely love this game. The scenery and the actual gameplay itself is really quite realistic as well for a game. You can't just go flying in and shoot everything. You've got to actually hunt. You've got to sneak up on things and use different guns and equipment. That's it.
That's a moose.
Oh, that's a moose. That's a moose.
That's my trap.
You want the reindeer.
Looking for pigs.
So yeah, it's a brilliant game. Lots of DLCs for it. They've just recently brought another DLC out. So even though the game came out back in 2017, 2018, they're still doing new DLCs for it now and new maps. So even though it's an old game, it's still very updated.
It's running. It's pooing.
But yeah, if you love anything paranormal, check out our main YouTube channel, Haunted Stories and Investigations. And we've got all the paranormal investigations and setting up the altar that we have. We have an altar over there. I went from Miami to the islands now. Sorry to hear she never left. Bad joke, haha.
Moose.
It is very immersive. I was kind of gutted when I were doing the lives on YouTube that I couldn't put the screen in horizontal. But then when I did work out how to do YouTube lives in horizontal, the problem is that you don't get people coming in and watching. You seem to get a lot more people coming to the lives when you do it in portrait mode.
It's
So
all
hence
right
why,
out of the area.
hence why I'm in portrait.
It's links. I don't want to links.
This game definitely doesn't handhold. So she's struggling to find this reindeer at the minute. Maybe you'll have to do one of these side quests instead, or have you not got them?
I've got to do this one.
I'm going to do this one to carry on. We've got the tracks at least.
I've got the tracks, but it's going round in dunning. Circles.
They tend to do that, that's the problem.
Oh, it's gone all the way up there.
It doesn't matter if it comes out of that area when you find it, as long as it was in there when you started tracking it.
But now I've lost the tracks. Pink.
Can you hear it? Right in front of you. We'll do thumbs up. How often do you guys stream? To be honest with
Trying to do a bit more.
we're trying to do the live streams a bit more regular, even if it's just things like this, coming on and having a chat about the channel and watching us doing a bit of gaming. We did a few live streams while we were on holiday last week while we were fishing, but live streams aren't really something we do that we didn't do,
Stop
but
it.
we're trying to start doing a bit more regular.
Stop.
So whether it's fishing or gaming or just having a chill and chat, we're going to start
Stop.
trying to do them at least once a week, I think, to start with.
He's having a tantrum.
I think he's just having a tantrum at the minute.
And now it's going back that way. What?
So,
Oh,
yeah, we're going to start trying to live stream a bit more regular.
which direction does this one go in?
We do try to do live streams on our on our main channel, on the paranormal. But the problem is when we go on these paranormal investigations, and they're in like woodlands and things like that, you don't tend to have signal, which is a problem. And also, if we do live stream, it can affect some of the equipment that we use during the investigation. So we have to be very careful what we're doing. We use EMF devices which picks up electronic pulses that spirits give off, and if you have a live stream going on your phone, it'll make the equipment go off when it's not actually anything paranormal. It's just the live stream signal coming through your phone. Well, I'm sure we'll try and do some while we're back out paranormal investigating, as these dark nights are coming in now. You can see outside it's nice and dark out there now, and it's only 25 to 9 in the evening.
Stop it.
So it's starting to get darker nights again.
He's having a tantrum.
There's always after something.
He's having a full-on tantrum.
So yeah, if there's something you'd like to see and you'd like to watch us do these kind of live streams and have a chat and talk about the channels and stuff, that's absolutely fine. We'll try and do it more regular. It was just more a case of trying it at first to see if people actually come in and talk, and because I used to do a lot of TikTok lives and I used to get loads of people watching, but if I try going on now, because I've not done it for a few years, I get 1-2 people on. So,
Oh boy.
where are you guys from? You have a very cool accent. We're from the UK, from the north. We actually live in the northwest of the UK,
Well, northern.
near Manchester.
Although I'm not from this side at north.
Vicky's originally from Yorkshire on the east coast, and we're in Lancashire at the moment on the west side of the country. But yeah, mine's a Lancastrian accent, and Vicky's got a Yorkshire accent. So either side of the country, accent-wise. But I'm originally from Accrington, so I've been told I have quite a broad accent.
You do.
A live investigation won't work then. It is possible in some places, and we will try and do some, but it is difficult, and like I say, we do have to watch that it doesn't interfere with any of the equipment. Michael Moon, I'm from Chorley. That's not far away. That's only 20 minutes from me. Well, 25 minutes from where we live.
Surely.
Not far at all from where we are. But yeah, I'm originally from Accrington, but I live in Blackburn now. Accrington Stanley. Get out of my drink, you.
Come on, it's run this way.
What are you being a little bugger for? You've had your tea. Huh? Now he's licking my leg. I've got a cut on my leg that's bleeding, so he has to take care of that. Dr. Ziggy. Dr. Ziggy to the rescue.
In a minute, someone will go, you shouldn't let dogs get cuts.
So you don't seem to get that on YouTube. You don't seem to get as many nutters on YouTube lives is what you do on TikTok. TikTok, you get all sorts of nutters on there with stupid comments. I think TikTok's a lot more popular with younger kids, though. That's the problem.
Oh, this reindeer. I've actually followed it for miles.
You're gonna have to get it now.
I know, I can't give up now.
You'll find its body in a minute. It'll be dead, knackered from running
it's not
around.
going down. That's the problem. The story is the guy's injured it, but he's not injured it enough.
It's walking. But it's bleeding as well.
Yeah. It's been bleeding for... It's been 25 to 50 for ages.
My plumber is here. I'll need to leave. Much love, guys. No problem, Logical. Thanks for watching. Appreciate chatting with you. Take care and hopefully see you again. Take it easy and have a good day. Stay safe out there.
Oh, for goodness sake, it's gone back on itself.
That's the other good thing about doing the lives on the vlog channel. It gets people on the other channel as well. The amount of people that subscribe to this channel and subscribe to the other channel. But obviously we don't want to do these kind of live streams on the other channel because it's not relevant to what's on there.
So I need the hooves going back this
But if they subscribe to this channel, it shows the other channels at the bottom of it when they go onto the actual channel.
It's gone back on itself.
Oh, there's a little Ziggy Pooch now. He's a little monkey. He's had his tea. He's had a bit of brew. And I don't know quite what he wants. He don't want to go out for a wee or a poo because he goes to the back door for that. And he just keeps patting me with his little paws. Being a little bugger lugs. All he wants is stroking and attention. Constantly. It's like a bloody kid.
He's a fuss pot, that's what he is.
A little monkey. It looks like your ear scratching. Little ear massage.
That's so sore he is.
So I'm not going to be on for much longer because I'm going to get off shortly to have some tea. Take it easy, Logical. Have a good one. I'm going to get off soon to have some tea. I might come back on after.
When we've got Fallout up and
when we get back onto Fallout 76 with a new update and
fingers crossed.
do a bit of live streaming on that, see what's gone on and what's happening. We're just currently trying to find this evasive reindeer at the minute.
I've had to start sneaking because it heard me coming and kept running.
Oh, so you do catch up with it then?
I caught up with it. I saw it in the distance and then it just took off again. But it's gone all the way up and down around there.
You probably need the bloody scent remover. You know, the scent remover spray, because your scent's going that way as well, right towards it.
Yeah, but it hasn't been. I'm going for miles following this down.
Hello to anyone that's joining. We're currently watching Vicky play The Hunter, Call of the Wild, and she's on the Siberia DLC.
Watch it's run up there and then come back. Oh, for the love of God.
Zigzagging. He's doing a ziggy. Ziggy zagging everywhere. So yeah, I think I've been on for an hour and 10 minutes, so I might cut this live off now and come back on after.
I've not been tracking this for 110 minutes, for an hour and 10 minutes.
An hour and 10 minutes we've been tracking this reindeer and we've still not really got the damn thing. I'm gonna make some tea, pork schnitzels for tea with eggs and some bacon and cheese onion rings. Now I'm really hungry because I've just said it out loud.
Yummy.
Need to go and make that. Have some tea, and then we might come back on and do a live stream
We might do
once
TikTok.
we got Fallout 76 going.
Oh, I'm getting so annoyed with this damn reindeer.
It is still tracking it though, because it's going different ways.
It is. Look, I bet this poo's fresh.
This poo will be the freshest poo you've ever seen. We should be on TikTok for this. People are always asking for poo reveal.
Oh no, that's old
There you
poo.
go, that's old poo, that's the good stuff, that. Everyone likes a good little look at poo on TikTok.
That's a moose.
There you go, some blood there. It's going all over it, wasn't sure. I feel like if you just stayed on that original track, it'd come back round to you eventually.
Oh,
It's running. It's crisscrossing all over it, bloody sure. The problem is when it crisscrosses, you pick up the wrong bloody tracks and end up going on the other
that's
one.
why I bought the dog, but then the dog started barking every time I didn't keep up with the zoomy little bugger. Which then scared the reindeer, which then made the reindeer run even bloody further. Running again.
So guys, I'm going to end this live now. I'm going to get some tea and might come on back on in a bit to see what Fallout 76 has done on the new update. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. And for now, I'll say BRB.
I feel like I've already clicked that.
See you soon. Bye for now.